afternoon. This is the knitting news from Knit Happens Teesside for Thursday the 5th of March and Thursday the 12th of March, because I had a little bit of a busy week and I missed it on the 5th. I missed the news, but I didn't miss knitting. So, Jill on the 5th of March was working on some socks for her other half. And she was unable to find some strengthening thread to put in the heel and the toe. So she decided that she would do sort of a strengthening slip stitch rib sort of effect on the heel that makes it stronger. And, well, they're going quite well. I think she's probably finished them now. So she wasn't there on the 12th. Petrina, she's also been making socks, and she was on the 5th, she was working on 2 at a time, using the magic loop method in a lovely sort of grey shade with a little bit of other flecky colours through. And she was just about up to the heel turning, and she wasn't quite sure how that was going to go. But somehow, between the 5th and the 12th, it went very well, and she was, on the 12th, she was nearly up to the end. And they have like a border and a pattern down them. Very nice. And very well done, Petrina. She'll never have that single sock syndrome thing. Faye was there on the 5th, and she was completing the lace section on a hair shawl. And she did have the swirls at the beginning, and then she had a little row of squiggles and a lace section, and then she was going to be edging it. Now, she wasn't there on the 12th, but she did finish a shawl because she put pictures up. I think we'll have all seen. Can't wait to see what she does next. Maggie on the 5th was working on her Shetland sweater that's grey and yellow, which is beautiful, and she really likes it, and it's got spots, I think, about every 4th row, something like that. Just enough to keep you interested. Or Maggie interested, nearly, because she did also work on her shawl, the one that's got that colourway, I Can Buy My Own Diamonds, which is a very good name, even for a colourway. Kind of goes with it. It's kind of pale with like little specks of colour, like a diamond would shine in the sun, I suppose. So, on the 12th of March, she was working on casting on a new project, which is kind of sort of an edge-to-edge, maybe a bit sort of cropped, with a wide sleeve, simple cardigan that'll go over lots of things. And it's a design by Erika. I think that's kind of a grey colour that she's using. This is lemon green tea. It's green tea with lemon myrtle, apparently. It's very nice anyway. And a little bit hot. Well, I did get the green UFO out from down the side of my sofa. And when I had a look, it only needed one sleeve making, because the rest of it was done. And the bookmark in my magazine was from the previous Costa that we used to meet in, and I can't remember quite how many years it is since we were meeting there. So it's been on the needles for quite a few years, and I have no idea why. So today I stitched my buttons on. Ta-da! It's got little flowers on the pockets, and it's got a little split in the back. And it might need a little bit more blocking and maybe a wash and a... Actually, this bit's been done because it was so dusty when I got it out of the bag I couldn't stop sneezing. But never mind. So I have been fiddling around and casting on, and I'm in Project Limbo a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing. Oops, it went dark. 2 hours later. Andrea was wearing her Elton cardigan, which looked fabulous, in sort of duck egg shades, and she was knitting another cardigan that's a top-down cardigan called trescau, and well, it was a 4-ply and a mohair lace held together, and I think she'd almost completed it, but now it's incomplete because it's been wound back to the beginning because she's going to start again because she didn't like it. It was huge, and well, I think she's having a break from that now. Sarah was working on a crochet shawl. She either deliberately accidentally forgot her yarn for her cardigan that she very much likes but is rather bored of actually working on. So she was working on a crochet shawl using one of those big balls of colour graded cotton that's got meters and meters and meters on and changes gradually through the shades. And the shawl is called Grinda, which I've had a look at and might make it. It's got different sections of different patterns and little hearts around the bottom. So that's quite sweet. Anyhow, there's been sort of like a global pandemic and knitting should have been on now, and obviously it's not. So I don't know what I'll be doing about the knitting news, but there might be some. I'll just have to be creative about it. So, more news maybe next week.